Welcome back to the Ball State Chronicles. We have our first of many ranked matchups here on the road to repeating as national champions, guys. We got Arkansas at home, a non-conference game against a team that's 90 overall, okay? I know we are talented. I know we won it all last year, but this is our first real test of the season against a solid SEC team. I mean, our schedule this year is insane. In our first year joining the Big Ten, not only do we have the Big Ten gauntlet, but we have Arkansas at home. I think we played Georgia and Notre Dame as well. So that one Miami of Ohio game was a good warm-up, but it is non-stop grind from here on out. This might be the toughest schedule of all time. Let's see if we can do it. Now, I will say, typical warning as usual, Nix is screaming in the background. He always gets so excited every time I start playing Ball State. I don't know what it is. So, yeah, apologies if you hear a cat screaming. But for now, Connor Jerry's going to start us off. I don't like how that extra slot guy is alone on the left. And I can't motion anybody. So let's go read option. We actually have the numbers on the right-hand side. I like that better. Got the snap off. Crashes down. Connor Jerry spun the wrong way, but that's fine. We'll take 6 yards either way. All right. Terrence Bloom played fantastic last game, man. Absolutely fantastic. Right now, I already like the look. We got a single high safety. We have way too much talent for you to be daring us to play, or for you guys to be playing man-to-man, which I think is likely happening. So we'll go a high-low concept on the left, something like that. We got a basic curl to a Wosu. Okay, that's nothing. Let's just take the safe yardage. Good job. Willing to settle to check down. It actually was cover 3 hard flat. So what I initially thought was happening was not. But look at this again. I like the look again. This time, though, let's get Raj on a fade. If it's man-to-man, we are going to like that. I want France to run a drag so we can see if it's man-to-man sooner. It is? Oh, got hit as we were throwing. We were going to throw the fade to Mike Raj. That's fine. Okay, second and long, let's call the alert bubble. And I like the look. I actually really like this look. This should be a very straightforward read here. Yep, get outside. Space, 96 speed of Wosu. Big play off the bubble screen. Let's go. Guys, I'm filming this on Sunday, March 30th. I'm hoping I get this up on March 30th. But later today, I don't know if this video will be out by the time it starts or not, but later today will be the Tennessee Volunteers' chance to make the Final Four for the very first time in basketball. Let me just say, first of all, Terrence Bloom, awesome job shaking that missed tackler there. But yeah, as someone that went to Tennessee, incredibly excited. I think this is as good a chance as we've ever had to make the Final Four here against a good Houston team. Houston's favored. I made the wrong read right there with Connor Jerry. But I just want to point out how historic this may be for a very talented Tennessee team. But okay, let's lock back in here for football for now. We got the new transfer Kendricks on the field. We're calling 4 verts on 2nd and 15. We're just going to try and make the right read here. Nothing's open. Terrence Bloom evading tacklers again, and that's a good scramble there, dude. All right, we're getting kind of silly. Let's just go inside zone on 3rd and 2. Trust our talent. They are rolling over a safety, but they only got 5 in the box. We should get a double team up to the linebacker. Got the double team. Jamie Newcomb, run with authority to the 2-yard line. Y'all forget, this is a good running team, man. When we need to run the football, we can. But what if we go not alert bubble? Is there anything else? I don't like the alert bubble here. Do we have that other alert play with a running back? We do. RPO alert, halfback flat. Let's read the guy on a Wosu, see if this is open or not. Nope, it's not open, but that's a touchdown. There it is, guys. First points on the board. It's going to be a tough battle today. Glad we were able to strike first. We looked real effective. And I wasn't even paying attention for half that drive. I was trying to talk about Tennessee basketball. So let's go. Here we go. Defensively, man, I am so excited. If you watch the Miami of Ohio game, you will know that we have reloaded, okay? We may have lost Santiago Knight and Dontu Gardner, but guys like Lennox Marvin and Kenyon Carter on either side of the edge, and then our elite group of linebackers, man, is just something to be scared of, okay? Austin Albright right here, 94 speed. Okine's fast. Groupie's fast. Groupie's a backup safety, actually. I don't know why he's down there playing linebacker. Good hit by Maldonado. That's fine. We're going to make him work for it, guys. Expect a lot of spies. Expect a lot of man coverage on the backside. Expect Joey 5-star to come down and play aggressive on the run. Same concepts as usual. Pick that. Oh, my goodness. How did we get beat that badly? Oh, my goodness. I trusted Scott Dietrich to play man-to-man, and he just got blown past. That guy has got to be fast, because that wasn't even particularly close. Wow. You know, that's one of the risks you take when you play man-to-man on the backside is, you know, if they get past you, they are past you, and they were. That's all right. Let's get this Connor Jerry show going, man. I was dumb and I made the wrong read last time he touched his football. Let's see if he can be in a position to get us started right here, okay? Goal line heavy. Look at those blocking assignments. We have everybody taken care of. If we make our blocks here, good. Juke inside. That's fine. That's an easy first down. But all right, let's go Terrence Bloom, deep curl. Like the run here. Oh, I love the touch pass here, actually. I know that they've nerfed it. I know it's not as good as it once was, but man, this is too good a look to not run this play. Yep, chosen. One cut. That's a first down. Great play call there, man. Now, I do like the option here to Mike Raj. I would love to get him this ball. Just got to make the right read, though. Got to be willing to give it. Nope, never mind. Pitch it. Good. Raj, space. Oh, my goodness. He's such a track star. Let's go. All right, guys. I like this look here. Let's run with it. Let's run with it. It's man-to-man. Carl Chosen. Easy first down, dude. You can't run man-to-man against us. We just have too many talented receivers here. All right, Mike Raj on the corner route. I like this look. Let's see it. Okay, never mind. Step up in the pocket. Oh, that was a downfield throw, but I was trying to throw it over to France. He was wide open in the flat. That's fine. I stepped up a bit too much. Let's go safe here with the read option. We are already in field goal range, and it's 4-down territory. So let's see what Jamie Newcomb can do. Nope, Terrence Bloom time. Just got to slide. I know y'all will get mad at me at times when we're not sliding, so that one was for you guys. 3rd and 5, let's call our favorite drag concept, man. This one is just too good. We got the motion. We got the drag if it's man-to-man. It is. Oh, look at that. Go get there. Schmizniak. Oh my goodness, that was one of the classic cases of the guy that's man-to-man on the running back is on the wrong side of the field. We identify it's man-to-man. We know his man is sprinting across the field to try and catch up, and we are able to get to the 1-yard line. And will Jamie Newcomb get touchdown number 2 on the day? I think he will. Great offensive possession. Again, our offense looks better than ever. Just incredible effectiveness on that drive. All right, now the big question is going to be, can we not give up the massive play like last time? That's going to be the big question. We will see, but right now we got a man up on the backside. Okay. Oh, that was me. I vacated with Joey 5-star, dude. That's 100% my fault. But all right, guys, here we go. We got a good look here. We got Agude and Albright playing linebacker. Remember, Agude is actually a backup safety, but with how good Joe Maldonado and Matt Penny are, you may see Agude playing a little bit of linebacker here too. We prioritize speed over all else, and that's why we got these guys in here. They may be able to run the ball a little bit better than most teams, but I gotta get speed on this field, man, and that's exactly what we're doing right here. But all right, big 3rd down here. Let's spy Austin Albright. I'm going to use a groupie here. Let's see what we can get. We got cover 3, hard flats, slants. Oh, Okine, great pick. Way to undercut that. And that is another turnover for this defense. We forced 5 against Miami of Ohio, and that's the first one today. Let's get Connor Jerry in this game. Let's punch him in the throat right here, man. I'm starting to get used to this Ball State fight song, man. You would think after 5 whole years playing at Ball State, we would have known it by now. But, man, what a turnover right there by Okine, dude. That was awesome. All right, let's go back to that. Oh, never mind. Hey, safeties are rolling over, guys. Safeties are rolling over. Oh, it's the end of the first quarter. Dang it, they got lucky. It was about to be a Mike Raj touchdown right there. That's okay. We'll get it next time. Okay, 2 high safeties. I like this a little bit more now. Actually, you know what? Let's try and get a little Tampa 2 beater just in case they go too high. They don't. That's fine. That's okay. We tried to settle for the check down. That's fine. We knew we were taking a risk when we were like, hey, let's go 3 verticals and see if they're in Tampa 2. They were not, and then all of a sudden it's a bad play call. So that's okay. Let's go with the basic motion drive here. We got a high-low on the right-hand side. Okay. It's there. Secure catch that. Nice job by Raj. Way to get down. Didn't need anything crazy there. Just needed the first down, and we will get it. And now we can go with this little angle concept here. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, man. Oh, they got me with the all-out blitz, and I did not have a hot read ready. There was like a slow developing concept on the left. On the right, it was like a hitch and a 10-yard in, and I wasn't looking at it, so I don't know if the hitch was open or not. So that was just the perfect time to call a blitz because I was not ready for a quick check down. Good on them. Good on them, all right? Good forced fumble there. Might be one of Terrence Bloom's few, major issues is his consistent knack for fumbling. I would say him and Connor Jerry both fumble it quite a bit more often than I would like. And yes, I know I am partially to blame there with how often we put him in running situations, but, that was just a sack, and it was a clear fumble. So don't know if you can blame that one on me, guys, outside of my inability to have a hot read. But all right, that's fine. Cover 3 here. We'll man up the backside, bring down Maldonado, help out on the run, and know we're undersized at linebacker with a middle linebacker and a safety over here, essentially. We're essentially in the dime, right? Like, we have one linebacker, and then we have a safety helping him out. So just want to continue to try and get extra guys in the box whenever we can. Oh, Austin Albright, you got to be able to stay with that, dude. You got to be able to stay with that. Dang, good concept by them. Let's bring a little pressure here. They are moving this football well. Time to put them in conflict. See if they're still able to move the ball well with pressure. Good hit. Oh, he caught that. Oh, but we knocked it out again. Wow. Look at this. Okay, guys, look at this. So ball comes to the out route. He gets it. Matt Penny hits it out, right? And it's in the air. I run right by it. It literally hits off of my head, first of all. Hits the head. He catches it. And then we knock it back out. And honestly, I don't know who. Did Dietrich or did Denson knock it out? I think Denson knocked it out. But Penny is still finishing his hit of the other guy. Dude, what a physical defense. That's fine. Here we go. Let's shift the line to the left here. Need to be ready on the run. I got the running back. Okay, good. He's going out in a route. Oh my goodness, it was the same concept, and we forced it out again. Okay, this time we're going to go inside leverage, and this time we're going to confuse him, okay? We're showing the mid-blitz. We are not running the mid-blitz, okay? We are going to only rush 2 guys, okay? Help over the middle. Forcing a throwaway. That's exactly what we needed. Again, my one tinfoil hat conspiracy about College Football 25 and all the other Maddens that I've played in the past. Also, classic right hash. The one time I ignore it is when they miss it. But anyways, the one tinfoil hat conspiracy I have about the football video games is the computer does have some knowledge of your play when you call it, right? Like, I called mid-blitz. I think the computer knew in some way, shape, or form, had some knowledge that we were running mid-blitz. So when I go and manually change it to a super conservative 3-man rush with, man-to-man and extra guys in coverage, all of a sudden the computer is at a total loss. And, oh, my goodness, Terrence Bloom, throw it away. Dude, he's so good at getting off of potential tacklers, though, in the backfield. I didn't even notice. But anyways, yeah, when I go in and all of a sudden I modify it to not be mid-blitz but to be conservative, it confuses the heck out of the computer. Oh, you got to hit that, Bloom. Got to hit that. Big third down. I've forced it a little bit too far to the left. That's on me. But yeah, I feel like it's an incredibly effective strategy to call a blitz and then manually essentially audible out of it because the computer still thinks it's a blitz, in my opinion. I feel like that's a real thing. But okay, we were able to successfully stop them from getting any points last drive just off of a missed field goal. We had a quick 3 and out, so they are in a good spot here. Oh, pick that. Oh my goodness, how fast are their receivers, guys? That's twice now that they've just burnt us over the top. Might be time to look at the depth chart and see if we're in over our heads as far as the receivers, guys, because that was a different guy. First one looked like a little slot guy. Let's see how fast these people are, because that was a critical error by me. They're not even fast. These guys are not even fast. Marvin Daniels, number 8, I think he's the one that scored. Not even fast. Their quarterback's not even fast. 77 speed. How How are they doing this? How are they beating us over the top that easily? I don't know, but with how effective the two-man under was in our college football playoff championship game last year, maybe we got to go a little bit more man-to-man. But for now, all we can control is if we score or not. So let's get Connor Jerry back on the field, give him a chance to do this read right. He does. There it is, dude. Good read. Way to give that ball up to Jamie Newcomb. Jamie Newcomb, real unsung hero, man. I mean, he doesn't get as many looks as Christian Davis used to get when Davis was on this team. Oh my goodness, how do we miss that block, dude? You know, we were just trying to throw a 5-yard hitch. If we don't have time to stand in the pocket and throw a 5-yard hitch, that's a whole different problem. Oh my goodness. Okay, another 3 and out. I shouldn't have ran the RPO option on 3rd and 9. We should have thrown the ball downfield. But yeah, you know, back in the day when it felt like we didn't have as many passing weapons, and it was like the Kyle Kelly show. Good punt. Oh my goodness, way to just flip the field on him. But yeah, back in the day, you know, Christian Davis, our running back at the time with 96 speed, he was the leading receiver. He led the team in receptions. So, you know, we are not doing that anymore for obvious reasons. You know, I feel like we have 4 incredible weapons. A one-of-one tight end, and then also some pretty good receivers as well. So, yeah, I feel like, you know, Jamie Newcomb doesn't get to play that big a role in the air. And then on the ground, we've been so effective throwing the ball that we haven't been running it nearly as much as, you know, we are in the playoffs. So Jamie Newcomb's not playing all that big a role there. So for someone as talented as he is, he's not getting a whole lot of reps. And, you know, could I force it and give, you know, Jamie Newcomb 18 carries a game? Yes. Do I think we would be nearly as good in offense? No. I think right now we are at our best when we are pushing and being aggressive. Speaking of being aggressive, 3rd and inches, we're going to press and play inside leverage, and let's blitz Austin Albright right down the middle. Bring down Maldonado and Penny. Albright's got to blow that up. He does. He does. He gets right around the would-be blocker and gets the sack. Are they going to punt it before the 2-minute warning? I'm not going to take a timeout because otherwise the clock will stop it anyways. But okay, guys, we will get a shot to extend our lead before the half. We needed this chance. Let's lock in. Connor Jerry, welcome to the show. Oh, yeah, this is a good look here. Let's see if they force us to hand it to Newcomb. Nope. Connor Jerry time. Connor Jerry time. Connor Jerry time. Let's go, dude. We're going to keep him on the field right here. And we are going to call the 4 verts. Audible to a drag with Raj. See what look they give us. No, never mind. With how the safeties are aligned, let's just see it. Just see if we get the look we like. That's fine. That's fine. We'll get Newcomb involved. I was talking about it earlier. There it is. All right, we'll take the check down. I just wanted to call 4 verts once and see, hey, is it there? Is it there? If it's not there, that's fine. We're going to go all hitches here and try and pick up the 1st down. I know we have thrown a pick on this before, but, tried to force it in a tight window to a running back. I deserve a little bit of the blame there, maybe all the blame. But, okay, Mike Raj on a short corner. But the thing is, if it's man-to-man, then the corner is matched up on him over there, right? Now, if it's man-to-man, the corner is matched up on Shooning, which I like, because that means it's a linebacker on Raj. Okay, it's not man-to-man. Just catch that Shooning and get down. Good. Let's go tempo here. We're going to call stick, but I want Hendricks to stay in block instead, and let's get a deep comeback by France. Shift the line to the left here. Kendricks might be one-on-one, but he's a blocking tight end, so he should be good at this. Good. Greg France, beautiful catch, and I think he's out of bounds, dude. Our receivers and a deep comeback is like bread and butter. But, okay, I think they are still running this clock right here. So let's go with the high-low on the right. Let's read it. Let's read it. Good. Oh, I should have bulleted that. I did not give Mike Raj enough real estate to make that catch by lobbing it. That was a bad placement by me. Let's call something we like here. Let's call the shock H option, wide side. First look is a Wosu to go deep. Second look is the chosen one on the out route. Okay, step up. Oh, that's what I mean. Can't fumble it there, man. And I was probably, a half second too late on the step up there. I'll take the blame. But okay, 49 seconds. We're not going to force it here, but we do just want to see what does this look like. Oh, Carl Chosen, get out of here. Get out of town. Get out of bounds. Let's go. 38 seconds, 3 timeouts, huge 3rd down conversion, and just like that, we are in business. Guys, we are going to try and get Carl Chosen on his route, okay? We are going to go with the motion slot cross, that same deep cross concept, but I want to switch it up slightly, okay? We want to do that right there. Owusu's going to run off the guy. Jamie Newcomb is right there, although I want a short cross instead, just like that. That's fine. Actually, no, let's put Newcomb on a flat to pull down the flat defender, just like that. Okay, it's not there. Bloom. We got off the first guy. I was just, the other guy was able to get off of him. That's fine. Let's call this cross screen to Raj. Oh, I like this. I like this. If Raj can get to the edge here, man, we might have something. We might have, oh my goodness, their linebacker blew that up. Went right around the dude that was supposed to be blocking him. Blew it up. Let's go with something here that might be able to pick up the touchdown. Oh, you press Owusu. What does the matchups look like? I don't know how to read this, but I like the green. I like the green. We scored on this last game. The press to Owusu. Can we score again? Oh, you gotta get it over his head. You gotta get it over his head. We had a step. And last time I lobbed it so much that Owusu almost went out of bounds. This time, I didn't want to lob it, and I bulleted it too much to where the DB was able to undercut that. And that is tough, man. That is very tough. I shouldn't have called a timeout here. That's just kind of me playing tilted, which I should not be doing. Trying to get overly aggressive here with a man blitz with 20 seconds left in the half. Oh, ball's out. Oh, it worked. It worked. Touchdown, Ball State. Oh, my goodness. The linebacker combo, Agude and Montel Groupie. Oh, my goodness, guys. Actually, it was Okine forcing the fumble and Montel Groupie recovering. Okine now has a forced fumble and an interception today. 2 takeaways for the guy. Let's go, man. I should not have been running mid-blitz knowing that there's 25 seconds left in the half and they want to be aggressive and try and get points. Should not have been running the mid-blitz. Speaking of Okine, there's him on the tackle again. But yeah, should not have been doing that. And I kind of did just because I was mad at myself for missing that good throw to Owusu. And, you know, got lucky. Got rewarded for it somehow. And we are going to go into the half with a slight lead. Guys, this has been a good game so far. It hasn't been clean, all right? There have been some critical mistakes by me so far. But here it is. Final snap. And that's another sack. I think that was Montel Groupie. Again, man, great performance by our defense, okay? You take away 2, honestly, just dumb mistakes by me, giving up the deep balls to guys that aren't that fast. You take away those 2, it's a dominant game, all right? I feel good about where we're at. Let's clean this up. Let's win this game. Okay, guys. Oh, boy. You know, last season, because you know, paperwork was still pending for us to join the Big Ten. Last season, you know, we probably had our easiest schedule of all time. If you compare our talent on our team to the talent that we were playing against, it was the easiest it had ever been, right? This year might be the opposite. This is the single most intense schedule I have ever seen a team have to take. So if last year it was all about, hey, let's have fun, let's blow teams out, and then we'll put bonus footage in the video description for people to watch if they want. This year, it's going to be, hey, every single game is a grind. It has not been like that since the very first season when we were first still getting our footing as Ball State. So that is incredibly exciting. But okay, 3rd and 1 here. We got to blitz Albright and bring down Penny. I know we're getting aggressive, but we need to be able to stop the run if they run the ball. Let's see it. Okay, it is. It is. Good stop there. Good stop there, man. Wow, Greg Abraham, the sophomore. Did not expect him to be playing a role today, but he has a huge stop there. He's a depth guy. I'm not going to lie. With how good our linebackers and our defensive ends are, our defensive tackles have not been getting much reps, but Owusu finds a seam. Good return by David Owusu. Man, this is fun. This is fun. When your team is good, this game is fun. They're rolling over a safety. This is a problem, right? This is a problem. I do not like that the linebacker is in a pressing position against Raj, so I want to move him over. Now Raj is no longer being pressed. Guys, let's see what that deep safety does. Let's see what he does here. Okay, never mind. Got to hit the curl. Greg France. Oh, way to get off of him. Way to get off of him. That very well could have been a pick. Great timing by Terrence Bloom. Great job by Greg France of getting off of that and continuing to make the play. We're going to go with the basic stick concept here. I like it. Greg France again. That's okay. They were all over that. That's fine. We're going to call the smash play here. I don't like that it's Kendricks on that side. So let's keep Kendricks in the block. And let's do Newcomb on an in to the right-hand side. And let's shift the D-line to the right. Or shift our O-line to the right. We want to make that high-low read. Get a little extra help there. Oh, Greg France. Can he get there? Just out of bounds. I forced it a little bit too far right. I didn't want to throw a pick there, give them a chance to make a play. But now we got a tough 3rd and 10. I think we're going to call this stick and nod. They're showing double mug, but I don't think it's man because the deep safety wouldn't be that deep. So I think we're likely going to settle with a check down here to Raj. That's fine. Can we get upfield? We're going for it. No questions asked. We are going for this. And we are going to go duo over triple option with Connor Jerry. We're going to see what the look looks like. Honestly, the give looks really good. Give looks really good here. Looks really good here. Oh, my goodness, dude. That guy blew up the play. Got off 2 different offensive linemen before we could even get to the second level. And look, we didn't convert there. Would I have liked to convert there? Yes. But let's be honest. That was exactly what, our team is built on. 4th and 1. You bring in Connor Jerry. Can you run the ball effectively? And if the answer is no, that's fine. That's how I'm totally happy to go out that way. We're in a bad spot if they run the inside zone. That's okay. Okay, slants all around. I got to pick a side, and that's a good sack by Tualo. Again, if anybody knows how to pronounce his name, let me know. It's Kona Tualo. See, 3 vowels back-to-back like that. Tua, like Tua Tagovailoa. Tuaolo. Somebody help me out here. Seriously, I need to pronounce his name. I can't be the only dude on the team whose name I can't pronounce. Good play there by Kenyon Carter. I'm telling you, man, he is so special as just a sophomore. You saw flashes of him playing with Dontu Gardner last year. Now I think it's the Kenyon Carter show. I think he's already 90 overall too. So let's see if Owosu can get another one going here. Oh, I should cut back even harder. That's okay. Let's go give him a different look here early. Maryland I halfback blast. I just want to show them that I'm willing to run this football right at them, because later when we run the big play action out of this, they will fall for it. So great run by Jamie Newcomb, showing himself why he's worthy of getting some more touches here today. So speaking of which, let's get him in a good oh, look at this. Look at this, guys. Let's go red zone Dusty here, because I really like Carl Chosen's odds if this is man-to-man again. Oh, it's not. It's not. Just don't let them catch it. That's fine. That's fine. Good throw. I read it wrong. They were showing press man, and they totally bluffed me. And they're showing a similar look right here. Okay, so let's motion over. Okay, if they blitz, running back's going to have to pick it up. That's fine. Oh, my goodness, dude. How did Raj catch that? I genuinely thought that was a pick. That was a great play there. Let's stay in this look. Let's go with the bubble screen. I like the look here. That's fine. Chosen one. Good. Good job there. Their linebacker number 44. Dude's a stud. Dude is moving well, I will admit, and is making a lot of the right plays. But let's get Owosu in the triple option here. Keep him honest with the run game. Let's see what they give us. Okay. Instant. Good pitch. Owosu, find the edge. 96 speed in action. Let's go, guys. We're moving this football. Here we go. Let's go trips halfback week again. We're going to call the basic stick concept, and we're going to dial something up here. I like the look. I like the look here. Let's run it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Terrence Bloom, get rid of this ball. Don't do anything dumb. No need. I didn't dial anything up. I didn't really have 2 or 3 reads to progress on there, so that was my bad. I'll take the blame there. I didn't take the time to put in a good concept there. We're gonna run the smash, and then we'll look at Kendricks on the drag underneath. But I need to shorten the stem, make it a little bit easier of a decision. Okay, that's fine. Get upfield, Kendricks. Oh, geez. If I would have bulleted it, maybe I would have given him a little bit more time to turn and run there. Do we go shovel option? I think we do. Here we go. Good. Not good. Okay, 4th and 6. You're up 7. This is a 2-possession game. 6 yards is a lot. So let's just take the points here. Okay, you feel it buzzing? Here's it buzzing, right? I'm going to go just to the left of that, or just to the right of that, okay? I'm not going to miss this the same way the Arkansas kicker did. That's fine. Good kick by Tatum. And this is a 10-point lead, guys. Oh, boy. If our defense can just continue to play as well as they have, I'm not worried. I'm not worried, all right? We might play a little bit more two-man under, okay? And what I will say is, you know, we were watching the championship live on this channel, and I think some of y'all were talking about, like, hey, Max, why are we playing press coverage running two-man under? Well, my thought process and why I'm actually playing press to not get beat deep when I'm doing two-man under is for the following, okay? I'm doing it because, in my opinion, pressing will force just like an extra half second or so of pressure on those receivers before they get into their route, right? Like, it'll just delay it just slightly. And by delaying it just slightly, what that will do is it will allow the pass rushers a little bit more of a head start to potentially get home. And, oh, he's got to catch that, dude. He had a step. That wasn't even a good play by us. That was a bad play by them. But we're getting the ball back either way. But, yeah, by pressing, it forces the receivers to work a little bit to get into their routes, which gives us the critical, like, half a second advantage that we need to get the pass rush home in time. If I didn't have safety help over the top, would I be pressing to try and stop the deep ball? No chance. But my mentality is like, you know, defensive players are resources, and you have to be putting the resources somewhere. And in two-man under, you are allocating extra resources to the deep halves, right? Like, the safeties could go do whatever they want, and we're telling them go play over the top and just sit there and don't get beat deep. So if you are allocating resources there, then in my opinion, you should be aggressive elsewhere. Therefore, I'm going to be really aggressive underneath and make them work for it. Because underneath, we don't have extra resources, right? Like, if we were playing against prime Odell Beckham in press coverage two-man under, like, they're just going to run a slant. Odell's going to beat the press like crazy, and then the two safeties playing 25 yards back aren't going to play a role in the play. So that's why I want to press, is because I want to make them work for it. Because imagine if we were playing two-man coverage or two-man under with off coverage, and you ran a slant. Like, that's the easiest route in football. So that's why we want to press, make them work for it a little bit. We got extra resources over the top. But yeah, I will say, you know, since y'all pointed it out a couple months ago, it does seem like the triple option is back. It is back and better than ever, and that is so fun with the shotgun. Now, I still need to figure out how the heck to run the triple option, not with a shotgun, right? Like with the actual like wing tee and, you know, the Navy playbook, etc. Especially for the Vandy rebuild, for those of you that know what I'm talking about there. Because I can't. I'm so bad at it right now that, like, the Vandy rebuild is not in a good spot because I suck at the triple option. But you know who is in a good spot? Ball State right now, guys. Fours are coming up for the first time in a ranked game this year. Let's close the deal. Let's make it a 17-point game. And if it is, you know what? We're going to call it a wrap. We're going to call it a wrap. 17-point game and a stop. That's it. If we have the ball and we're up 3 possessions in the fourth quarter, it is over. Can't believe I'm saying that we are actually almost in a spot to end a game early against a team this good, but we are. So they're going to go goal line. We're going to run that same double lead dive here. Great blocking, and there it is. 17 points, guys. If we get one more stop here, I'm going to call it, all right? And we'll throw whatever bonus footage we have into the video description, but we got to go recruit if we can get this stop. You know, last week really was like a video game number type week for Mike Raj and Terrence Bloom. This week, not so much the case. This felt a lot more balanced. Felt like, you know, Jamie Newcomb was able to play a pretty good role here. It felt like the triple option was able to play a good role. It felt like Terrence Bloom's scrambling ability certainly was able to play a good role. Oh, dude, that's the one play. That is the one play when we run this cover 3 drop man up the backside that could beat us. Because look at the left-hand side. See that deep third? So on the deep third, and we're going to do it again here. So now look at it. There is nobody on the left except for me. So if they go 4 verts, or if they have a deep crosser, that is my play to make. And I was a half step short on that previous play. They took advantage of it. Good on them. But yeah, man, that is tough to see. But okay, we're going to spy Albright here. Maybe I practice my switch stick a little bit on this drive. How about that? Oh, screen pass. Never mind. No need to practice. My play to make. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I was blocked, but I kind of turned around right as he got to me. And that was enough to try and slow him down a little bit. But okay, let's go with Albright. I'm going to use her. I'm going to try and make a play here. Okay. Okay. Oh, good tackle by Matt Penny, man. Just a bone-crushing hit right there. And let's spy Okine this time. I'm going to bring Penny over here. I'm going to get real aggressive. Okay, you want to run the ball? Down 17? That's fine. Big third down. Awesome stop there. And you already know what we're doing, guys. Already know what we're doing. Let's get home. Let's get home right here, right now, okay? Let's end this game on this 3rd and 9. Instant pressure. Lennox Marvin. No, it's Montel Groupie. 4-sack game for the guy. I've been experimenting, guys. I've been experimenting with Montel Groupie, and can we try and play him, you know, as a defensive end because he's actually a linebacker? And I think the answer to that experiment is a resounding yes. Very strong performance for the linebacker playing DN today. But all right, they got the big first down on 4th down. That was impressive. It was because we were playing man coverage, so like the 4 verts tight end route is so good against that. So that's fine. If they run it again, I'm man-to-man on Denson, or man-to-man with Denson, so I got it this time. Okay, they just run a tight end seam. That's okay. Not scared of that, guys. Let's go. Okay, I want to call one of these blitzes that I've been trying to practice here. Sam will blitz, so we're blitzing 5, but I need to convince the right guard that I'm blitzing. If so, then we will have an extra man. Ready? Good. Oh, it's a run. Okay. We're going to make that play a little deeper than we would have liked, but that's fine. 4th and 2, we're going to press, go hard flats here, and I'm going to bring down Agude, and I got the cutback. We're going to make the play if it's an inside zone. Yep. Matt Penny, that's how you wrap the game. Guys, let's go recruit. If you want to see the other 3.5 minutes, it'll be in the video description. Alrighty, guys, we can kill the game audio. Final score ended up being 38-14. Really strong performance against a very good Arkansas team. But let's focus on recruiting, okay? Because we are going all in on a couple key players. And, you know, none of these jump out to me as areas where we need to give up. With how talented our team is right now, if we had a 0-person recruiting class, I don't want to like jinx it. Also, whoa, insta commit Spencer Ware, let's go. Yeah, I don't want to jinx it, but guys, if we were to just give up right now, right, and not recruit any more people and have a 0-man recruiting class, I still think that we would that we would be just fine next year. So really not too concerned about recruiting. We're going to go after the 5 stars and try and land as many of them as we can. And as of right now, we got locked out of the ones that we aren't going after. That's fine. Nobody's in their top 5, so we don't get the chance to switch anything. So I think we're good. We're going to advance. Now, we do have a bye week, so we do get to see how the recruiting went now. Hopefully, some of these guys are in their top 5, and it looks like a couple are. So we should be able to try and switch to hard sells here, maybe get guys on visits. Yeah, 65 out of 70. We know he cares about pro potential, but that's all we know. So not very likely we can switch this guy to a hard sell. What do y'all think the recruiting is going to look like in College Football 26? Do you think they're going to keep this same kind of concept, or do you think they're going to switch it up? Because it feels like, you know, all of us kind of collectively figured it out pretty early on how to do this well. And, you know, I hope it's not the exact same, right? Like if recruiting was the exact same in College Football 26 as it is right now, I would be a bit disappointed because there would be no learning for us left to do, right? As far as like, oh, the 2 green checks, the 3 green checks, like when do you hard sell, when do you soft sell? You know, I feel like a lot of that is pretty well known, and at the very least, most people have at least like strong opinions on what to do. So yeah, what's that going to look like? You know, I'm not saying you got to rework the whole thing every year, but you know, maybe you change some of these, or maybe you change some of the logic behind this stuff, or maybe you make it like a sliding scale instead of, oh, so it could be that, but it also could have been what? Okay, could be that. I thought that there were 2 options. Yeah, okay, so we don't know it for this guy. That's fine. But yeah, like, you know, how are they going to make this? How are they going to make this fun and not stale? My younger brother, who plays this game, not nearly as often as me and probably you, but like he played it a good bit in August. Did a rebuild, went 4 or 5 years deep into it. He told me basically he was like, hey, yeah, like I figured out how to recruit, and because of that, it just kind of got boring. And so I don't play anymore. Which is totally fair. Like I'm still having fun. Part of the reason why I'm having fun is because I'm also creating content around it. So like, that's just a different level of newness because like I'm constantly putting myself in a new situation essentially of like, oh, can we recruit only 3 stars? Or, oh, can we recruit people for this type of offense? So, I might not be the best use case as far as, hey, is this game getting stale or not? Because to me, the answer is always going to be no, because like I'm making content about it. If it was stale, I wouldn't be making content about it. But yeah, y'all, what do y'all think? I mean, is this something people have opinions on? I mean, how can we make sure that this recruiting is fun? And one last note here too. I would like to steal 10 hours off this guy just so we can go and get one of these top people on a visit that are already in their top 5, right? The big question is who. Were any of these guys gems? None of them were. Okay. Well, who's this Matt Sellers athlete? 95 speed, 98 jumping. Yeah, I would like this guy on a visit because I think he could be an elite running back. And oh my goodness, Ohio State is coming to town, dude. That's going to be fun. That is going to be fun. That's one of the upsides of being in the Big Ten, guys. You get some crazy matchups. One more bye week before we enter conference play, though. So let's take a quick look here. Again, recruiting stage. See if we could switch any of these guys to hard sells that we couldn't already. Championship contender, conference prestige. Think we might be able to switch this guy now. Ibarra. Okay, could be that. I don't think it's anything else. We are good, dude. Let's go. Got the hard sell there. And I think it makes sense to get him on a visit here, unless we're losing any of these other top 5. Oh, man, this guy's making a lot of progress. Let's get him on the visit instead. JC Hall. Yeah. For Ibarra, let's just give him 10 extra hours just because he was at 50 already. Feel good here. If we're going to take hours off anybody, it should be him because of the visit. Pro potential. Dude, there's only like 3 things not redded out. So I feel like we should be able to know this by now. Okay, likely that. Is it anything else? It is not. Dang, pro potential shows up in a lot, but there it is. We got that for sellers here. Athletic facilities and coach prestige. Okay, let's see it. Kind of tough that the deal breaker is a B grade. Makes me think that this guy's going to need extra attention. Oh, and he's that man-to-man corner too. Okay, so geez. Okay, we don't know what he wants. I'd rather land this man-to-man corner than the quarterback, to be honest. 78 man coverage, 72 zone. This guy's 77 coverage, 70 zone. Yeah. Let's get him on a visit, man. This guy needs to come to our school here. And I know Coach Prestige isn't a great grade, but let's get it scheduled. Proximity to home. Oh, we know it. Let's go. Dude, these guys we would not have had a little while back because Coach Prestige is all of their deal breakers, which is kind of crazy. But there it is. That is the correct sell. Big lead there. I feel real good. This guy is progressing. We know what he wants. We already got the hard sell on. Maybe we bump him up to 70. Let's bump him up to the full 70. Jeff Starks, proximity home, championship contender. Let's try it. Okay, could be that. Yep. We know what he wants, guys. Where was that? Yeah, aspirational. Yeah, let's go, dude. I hope you are aspirational. Jeff Littlejohn, improviser, gem. What did y'all say about improvisers as far as their ability to... Were improvisers better as far as like developing than scramblers, or is it the other way around? Y'all were commenting about it. I can't remember what it was. Either way, we got him flipped over to a hard sell. Oh, this guy's a gem. Yeah, we need him. Academic prestige and coach prestige, I think is what he said. Academic prestige. Okay, could be that. Is it anything else? It is not. All right, that's what it is. Student of the game, you are, sir. Let's go. And Taekwon Telfort, we got just a hard sell here. Can we switch it up? Proximity home, program tradition, pro potential. That's an all-time one, man. I feel like I'm seeing that all the time. Grassroots, that's what it is. Yeah, I love a grassroots player, man. Oh, this one's a close one. We got to bump this guy up to 70 for sure. All right, we got 10 hours left. Who else needs to be bumped up? Who else is in a tight race that we really care about here? Well, yeah, Matt Sellers is, man. That's Georgia, right? Like that's no joke here. So let's get him bumped up to 65. And I feel real good there, guys. I feel like we're in a real good spot for a lot of these recruits here. And who do we play next week? Do we have Georgia, Notre Dame, or do we start conference play? I can't remember. Oh, we start conference play against USC, guys. I will see you then. We are the #1 school in the nation for the very first time in a regular season. We're the best. We are the absolute best playing against a good USC team. I will see you then. I'm so excited. Thanks for watching. Peace out.